Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Acer Aspire S13, which is a thin and light laptop, an ultrabook that has a starting price of about $699, but a pretty nice design for something in that price range. It's available with premium specifications. Every model comes standard with at least a Core i3 processor and a full HD IPS display, and it also seems to have a matte display, which is nice. There's not a lot of glare, but it still looks pretty good, and you can see it does have pretty good viewing angles. Now, some of the more premium models, instead of that Core i3 processor, are going to have Core i5 or Core i7 options. It's available with up to 8 gigabytes of RAM, up to 512 gigabytes of storage, and the whole thing measures about 0.57 inches thick and weighs about 2.9 pounds. So it's sort of in the same category in a lot of ways, I would say, as the Asus ZenBook line, specifically the UX305 series notebooks with a low starting price but a sort of premium build quality. But whereas the entry-level Asus models have Core M processors, the entry-level for this Acer has a Core i3, and it is available with up to a Core i7. If we take a look at some of the features here, we've got a fairly nice wide touchpad here, a full-size keyboard, not backlit, you'll notice, but it is there. The display, as I mentioned, is IPS and matte, but there's also an optional touchscreen display for select models. We've got an SD card slot, USB, and headset jack. Kind of nice looking hinge here, fairly sturdy, and opens up to a pretty wide angle if that's the sort of thing that matters to you. And you can see a sort of angular design there. On the other side, we've got a USB Type-C, another USB, HDMI, and power, and your status LEDs. You've got a sort of brushed metal look here on the palm rest areas. The design is mostly aluminum, not entirely, but mostly aluminum. And overall, it's a pretty nice looking device, especially for the starting price of $699. Now, I think you will have to pay more than that if you want some of the more premium specs, the 8 gigabytes of RAM, the Core i7 processor, 512 gigabytes of storage, but entry-level models should offer respectable performance with Core i3, maybe 4 gigs, and still that 1080p display and that USB 3.1 port. Also has 802.11ac Wi-Fi, and that's about all the spec sheet's telling me. Up to 11 hours of battery life for the non-touchscreen models, and up to 13 hours of battery life apparently for the touchscreen models. I don't know if that means that they have a larger battery or what's going on there. So that is a quick look. You can find more details at Liliputing.com, and this should be available soon for $699 and up. Also available in white.